Welcome to your Boss Up message. Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Let's see what messages come out. What you need to boss up in regard and to do, when to do, why you should, what you need to, how to. Let's see. Just one moment. I need to put some lotion on my hands. For all inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Okay. Make sure that you subscribe and be a part of the success of this channel reaching 1,000 subscribers. Okay. And allow me to thank you in advance. Thank you. So let's go ahead and start your reading. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, for the bossed up messages. As above, so below. Ashe. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what messages come out for you. I think I'm going to be doing some entrepreneur readings as well because this is the money bag. Okay. You know what? Let me write that down. Put that on my to-do list today. Just one moment. Let's see. I got this pen, right? And I really like this. I really like how this pen works and how it writes. I really do. And you just twist it like this. And normally, yeah, I like it. Some of you need to step out of your comfort zone of trying to be too modest. Really do what it is. Spruce it up, sir. Okay? Yeah, look at that. Demo. It's time for you to spruce it up. Share examples of your work. You are your work. It's like, this is like you saying, this is just, let's just say you're in the industry of beauty. And in this industry of beauty, you do hair, right? And you're sitting here trying to sell a project that grows your hair, and your hair is only 1 inch. But it hasn't grown in all the year. And you're trying to sell a product that you don't even use. It's time for you to spruce yourself up. Okay? Capricorn, it's time for you to spruce yourself up. Virgo, it's time for you to spruce yourself up. Taurus, it's time for you to spruce yourself up. It's not that it's not the fact that you could be uncomfortable with sprucing yourself up. It's the fact of there's some form of judgment that you don't want to deal with. It's like you feel disgraded in some kind of way, but that's not it. That's you fearing your own self. Budget. Okay. We have income versus expenses. Are you living above or below your means? Okay, that's the question. Can you afford it? Did you dip into your savings? Can you give to charity? Make a list of your needs and your priorities. Okay? That is so ironic. Today I had to prioritize what I was going to do today. And you know what? Some of you are right. Cancer, I said Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you are so used to writing stuff down that you're not getting back. No, no. Look, he's trying to electrocute himself. Y'all know he just a baby. Okay, he's trying to chew on the extension cord. Not cool. Some of you don't go back to those notes. Hey, I'm a guilty of association. I have so many notes I need to go back to where I have said, you know what, I have to stand still. I'm not writing nothing else down until I complete everything that I've already wrote down. And I was going to write it down. I was like, nah. Because when I have too much paper in my hand, I get overwhelmed. Not money, just notes, right? They're unorganized notes. So I said, let me open up my notepad. And I wrote down the priorities for today. And you know, as we even talk about it right now, and let me add one more. Um, uh, yeah, I'm really getting that. It's something about a list. It's something about a list. Make your list, make it realistic. Don't, it's like things that you know that are overwhelming, you need to put that on a different list. But besides that, income versus expenses. In order for you to boss up, you need to get your priorities straight. And this is also my budgeting pertaining to your energy. This is people, the income, right? Is you categories. This is you needing to budget people. Are they an income category or an expense category? If they're an expense category, listen. If it's worse than an investment, okay, I get it. But if it's not, and they're not investing in you, you know what you need to do. Scratch that off the list. All right, what else? For Cancer. I don't know why I keep saying Cancer. Let's see. I'm also getting I don't know how, but some of you guys need to start working on your books, whatever kind of book that is. Yeah, you need to start investing in digital products. Put your money, effort, or time into something to make profit. Okay. Some of you need to invest in wearing black. Yeah, bills, bills, bills. This is people. This is people. Now is not the time to deal with people who are like bills. Like these are people that want to go out. These are people that keep up with the Joneses. There's something that you need to budget and put in investment in. And I'm truly, 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 whether this is a project, but this is also in saying pay your bills on time, check your savings and your credit. So this is saying put home and responsibilities before people. You may be put in places where the people may make you feel like it's a once in a lifetime type situation. And it's not. This is an ongoing situation. You're going to always have to constantly invest. Okay. We have risk. Yeah, that's that confirming of people who like to take risks. It's like they live. Some people have to live paycheck to paycheck to maintain a home, bills. Okay, but then you have those who are risk takers that, especially if you're in the entertainment, what industry within the entertainment, you know that you fill in the blank. Okay, we're not going that deep. Um, but it's like you need to take a risk on the investment of yourself, of things that's going to create an income where when you're sleeping you're getting paid. This is the time where you need to boss up and categorize people of your association, whether it's family, friends, colleagues, you name it. You name it. And we're not even talking about food. Some of you may need to be thankful and practice Thanksgiving because people are probably investing in you and they thought you were a risk, and people may have walked away from you. And now it's time for you to gather up everything that you've learned, right? Of the things that held you back to the point where people had to walk away because they didn't have patience in your growth to boss up. You know, the good to too good to be true. Let's pull a feminine and a masculine card. This is my feminine deck, okay? And I love it. I don't have the name. I don't have the box it came in. I think this is the light one, and then this one is a lot of tarot readers use this one and this one in their readings, but for this one I use for my feminine energy, and this one I use for my masculine. And I like it. It works for me. It works for mine. All right. What is the feminine energy on this spread? But I'm definitely seeing it's like take a risk on yourself, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yes, you're going to have bills. So there's no need for you to sit there and stress about bills, and make that investment and put that money where it needs to be put. And it's time for you to really budget people, income, place them. Is this a person that's aligned with me that wants to make money? Okay. Is this person a person that just wants to go play with the Joneses? They have no intention of um of creating some form of stability or whatever. Blah 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 blah. Feminine energy, 10 of emotions. Right? Emotions make you cry sometimes. It's definitely what I'm getting, but you don't see no pain in this card. This is like a reset card. Just from looking at the colors. Relaxing, calming, rejuvenating. Some of you, feminine energy, no gender role, it's like when you feel like this, emotionally satisfied, it's like a new drive, right? If this is pertaining to same sex, you may want to listen to the LGBTQ plus message 0101. Let's pull a masculine energy. It's like when someone is in a certain place within their emotions where it's like being in a dark place, but this is what people see looking down at you at your lotus flower, right? And it's like that's when you start taking risks. That's when you start being responsible. That's when you start you start investing in yourself. That's when you start putting your priorities in order. Why does it have to be where you have to be in some kind of high vibrational, which is a good thing? But why aren't you not working the same tactic and boss up even when it's dark? or when you feel alone, that's taking the risk and that pays off. Let's look at masculine energy. But this 10 of emotions is beautiful. It's like someone finds the gateway to be to of learning and accepting how to maintain this new life, this reset, this revived energy. And that revived energy is definitely going to rub off on other people. It's like being in the dark and coming into the light, or being like a light in a dark place. All right, masculine energies. It's the 6 of Cups. Okay, this is definitely like you're not alone type thing. It doesn't take much for you to be emotionally fulfilled. This is a masculine energy. I'm also getting that there's someone doesn't look at you like animals. Some of you may have a pet as a companion, and that's all that you need. And this also can be the older that you get, the much you're now seeing your no lucky don't bite me. You're now seeing your maturity. You're embracing this new age of maturity. Okay. All right, let's put the messages out of budget. What is the message for budget people? Income versus expenses. You better watch out now with the Queen of Cups. Okay, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I kept saying, and I was like, Cancer. Somebody might be eating seafood and it's out of your means. Let me go ahead and keep pulling. With the investment, we have the 8 of Swords, right? Feeling like you don't have everything that you need to invest in yourself, and you do. You better boss up. Bills. Toxicity. Some of these bills are due to habits that you have that you need to cut off. Fill in the blank of what that is. This could be unwanted subscriptions, right? So it's very important for you to, where did I see that at? It was, pay your bills on time, check your savings and your credit account. Look at the ledgers to see what's being, and you may find something that should not be there. What is the message for this? Take notes of your spending habits. I read something today. Have no meat days for those of you who are not vegan. Have days where you know not to go to the stores. It was like little things like that. Like not putting yourself in predicaments. Yeah, this is keeping up with the Joneses. Okay, keeping up with the Joneses brings stress. Bills. It makes you put you in situations of risk of doing toxic things that you should not be doing. Right? That devalues yourself, takes away from yourself, takes you out of feminine energy of the 10 of emotions. Right? The older you get, are you truly learning? Are you truly being fulfilled? Someone is looking for a best friend. And your best friend that you think is your best friend is not a healthy situation. It's not. Keep taking a risk. It's like every time you have an opportunity, you bring in this toxic person around. This person can also be dampering, devaluing your name. right? Riding your coattail, whether you know it or not. Okay, yeah. I mean, look at this. You have the power to change the route in your fool's journey. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Let's get overall direction. Like your boss up messages. I mean, that's you need to boss up. You need to put certain people that are toxic, right? That allow your good deeds to be evil spoken of. I mean, if you want it, if you want the change, you know what you need to do. Point blank, period. You have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups. I almost, listen, I almost started shouting. You're going to overcome this challenge. You're definitely going to have decisions that are definitely going to need to be made. Overall directions. And if it feels like it's a risk, that's coming from devil energy. Okay, but the one thing that I do, guys, you do need to stress earth signs that there's no need for you to maintain this reset and feeling alive and refreshed. Your bills, you know that they're there. Okay, you know they're gonna come. It's time to prioritize them. Make some kind of payment arrangements. Don't allow anyone just to say no, call back. I need to speak to a manager. Okay, this is that maturing, it's that growing, right? Okay. Some of you guys are gonna realize it's the simple thing and the simple things in people that make you not feel alone. You're gonna start adapting new friendships as you boss up, learning from other people as they learn from you. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands here. You're definitely going to have to put in the hard work and take full responsibility. Okay. You're almost there. You may have unconsciously or consciously taken on extra responsibilities, but you know that the blood, sweat, and tears you put in are about to pay off. But even when you reach the pinnacle of the goal you've set, all right? Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.